One of the most questions we got asked was, did you take off time because you had kids, or did you take off time because you didn't want to fight anymore? What was like the real reason why you took off time and then came back to fighting?
I was done. I didn't want to fight anymore at all. Like, no more. So I was retired. I was never coming back. I was for sure about that until I wasn't. You know, then 4 years later, I was like 9 months pregnant. I was like, I want to fight again, you know.
While you was pregnant?
While I was pregnant. Yeah, I was very pregnant, and I was like, I want to fight again. But you know what it was? I was living in Singapore. I was actually working for One Championship, and then you remember the whole pandemic happened around that time. And I think the fact that the whole world shut down, there was like no sports on TV, the fights were done. Like, I don't know, something about it made me miss it in a different way and reevaluate, right? We were all stuck at home inside our own heads, like trying to figure it all out. And I think for me, it was like, yeah, doing a little soul searching. I think I actually do want to fight again. And that was.
It's interesting though, because like a lot of people also don't know that you were working with One, right? You were like the VP of One.
Yeah.
What were you doing with them? Day-to-day operations, helping
bunch
fighters?
Of random stuff. Yeah, a lot of fighter relations. I was doing interviews. I was, finding fighters, finding talent, training on the team, all the stuff.
And they moved you to Singapore for that?
Yeah.
Did you like it?
I did. I liked Singapore, but I didn't like it during the pandemic. It sucked because it's so small. And then over there, they got, when the pandemic hit, because it's a benevolent dictatorship, so it's just like a totally different, it's kind of like an optical illusion. Like it looks all cool and chill, but it's really not. And they divided the country, which is already like the size of my pinky nail, into 4 quadrants. And you could not leave your quadrant unless you had like a medical reason, because they had all these little ambassadors that run around, basically just little tattletales, and they would like stop you and check your papers, and you had to have your mask on. It's like here in America, we take that shit for granted. Like we could just like go and do things and not, it's just too many people to monitor it. Over there, they were on it. So I remember being very, really pregnant, and they'd be like, "You put your mask on." I was like, I can't breathe. Like, I already have a space thief in here. Like, my lungs are like half capacity. You want me to put a mask on? It's 80% humidity and like 90 degrees outside. And I was like, I'm going to die, But that's how it was. And I was like, I got to get out of here. So as soon as my son was 3 months old, like as soon as he was cleared to fly, I was like, gone. I'm out.